Hey guys, Andrew from Phicardz here. It's been a while since my last video, but I figured I do want to highlight my pickups from the Philly Card Show. Today is September 21st. It was the last of 3 days that I went, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It was super fun. Got to meet a lot of nice people, got to do a lot of great deals, which you'll see. Yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at what I got. So each of these were their own individual $1 deals, just buying, one card, $1. Tanner McKee, Red, White, and Blue Prism. Cam Brink, Groovy, Oscar Steen, Clear Cut, Young Guns, and then Charles Leclerc Portrait. Also got these for $1 a piece, except I got them together. Miles Garrett, Donruss rookies, got 5 of them, $1 a piece. This was a nice pickup here, 6 for $5. This is actually from the same person I bought that Oscar Steen from. Jake Neighbors, Pavel Dorofiev, and John Jason Paterka, Young Guns. Cole Caulfield and Trevor Zegras Young Guns checklist, and then 2 WNBA cards. It's an Odyssey Sim signature, and then a second-year Sabrina Ionescu Emerging Green. This one here is actually the first pickup I had on the day. So again, they are separated by pickups, but they are out of order from when I got them. This was $11 total. Got this for Kaya Jackson Cracked Ice. Got 9 of these Sophie Cunninghams. They seem to do about 3 a piece, so not a bad deal. Jackson Dart making the grade. Liftoff, Asia Wilson Fractal. Fractal. Aaliyah Boston Refractor. VJ Edgecombe out of 299 draft picks. Some Camila Cardoso parallels, as well as some Braden Smith. I think he was the Big Ten Player of the Year, so not a bad pickup. These were 50 cents a piece. So $2 total. Some Jason Kelsey parallels, Silas Swords, and Kate Martin. You'll see I spent a lot of time buying kind of like the obscure cards. So while there are a lot of baseball, basketball, football, there's a lot of women's basketball, hockey, soccer, and other sports, just because it sometimes is more of an opportunity at these shows. These, though, are not that, but they are nice cards for $1 a piece. A 1977 Topps Nolan Ryan, and a rookie year Super Bowl game of Roger Staubach. 2 more Sophie Cunninghams from the same person at $1 a piece. This was a 5 cards, $5 card deal as well. Brandon Crawford, rookie debut to 2011. This is a Hank Aaron at a 299 parallel. Some Bowman Chrome pre-rookies of Ronald Acuna and Juan Soto, and then Prism Silver from 2012. Can't really ever go wrong with that for around $1 of Andre Ethier. Bringing back the Prism Silver point I just made earlier, there's one in this. This was $8, so the unsleeved cards or untop-loaded cards are 4 for $1, and the 4 others were $1 a piece. Some Sarah Strong Tops now, Kiki Arrifin, and Michaela Blake's, as well as a Michaela Blake's Refractor from Topps Chrome All-American. Drew Aller Fight Song, Jeremy Macklin, Prism Silver. So as I mentioned, there's another Emmitt Smith Action Packed Rookie, and a My House Drake May. These were 18 cards, $18, so again $1 a piece. Cam Akers Red and White Freedom, that's a pretty rare parallel, I believe. Yastrzemski's, Carl Yastrzemski, 72 and 76 Topps. This is a nice fine Montgomery 582 Montgomery of Pete Crow Armstrong. Steven Strasburg, rookie refractor. Francisco Lindor, Chrome rookie. Thurman Thomas rookie, and then 2 JT Realmuto rookies. If you know the story about JT Realmuto rookies, he doesn't have any actual licensed rookies, so this is kind of a cool one. I got 4 Trey Turner Chrome firsts and 5 Daniel Jones Donrusses. He's doing well, so can't really complain about those. This here was actually pretty cheap. This was $3 for all of these at $1/4 a piece. Irving Fryer and 2 Richard Dent rookies, as well as a Garrett Nussmeier Acropolis. 3 out of the 4 Jalen Hurts rookies. There's another one right there. 3 out of the 4 Jalen Hurts rookies. I'm in Philly, so it's kind of hard to say no for $1/4 a piece. But Herm Edwards rookie, Nathan Dio gold. I don't really know him, but I'm buying a gold rookie for $1/4. I'll take that, as well as a Ronnie Lott rookie year card. So yeah, And then these next 5 deals were 5 of my bigger ones. This here was a $25 deal. The highlight was this Caleb Williams. This is an image variation from his first year Bowman. Malik Neighbors, $3. It's a out of $3.99, and these were all 3 for $1 cards that I bought with them. Luka Doncic Mosaic, Denny Avdia Green, some Amen Thompsons, Isaiah Collier Silver, and then Spellbound Chris Paul. This was a nice one. These were 19 cards here for $30. DK Metcalf Heroes, 2 Tyrese Maxey's, Nick Kurtz, Riley Moss to 99, T. Higgins die cut, some parallels of Josh Allen. This obviously is probably the star of the show with the Pat McAfee Topps base. Some Roman Anthony first papers, Vestige Max Crosby, and a Richard Dent Gold Wave to 17. Also very nice cards there. Puka Nacua Optics. Had a great game that I watched. It was really a fun one to see the Eagles pull out on top, but great game for him regardless. Jet Williams to 99. Nice card here. And then a Joe Milton Select Draft Sensations patch. All right, and then these last 3 deals were, I think, 20, 14, and 60, so $94 total, and they were across all 3 days with the same vendor. So I believe this actually, I think it goes in order of when I bought them, but this was my first one. This was $14, so all these unsleeved were 5 for $1, and then the 2 in the back were half off. But Lamine Yamal, Goodwin Champions Parallel, Pat Surtain, Black Gold, Sidney McLaughlin. This was the superstar highlight. I didn't realize this was a case hit, but Michael Page Sapphire case hit, pretty awesome. Audi Crooks Parallel, Sonia Citron, Green Shimmer, Afisa Collier Parallel, Sarah Strong, Leah Boston, Audi Crooks, Lexi Hull Blue Velocity, Nisamaro, UC Saros, that's the Young Guns Reimagined, or whatever their official name is. Ilya Sorokin, Matvey Michkov, and Trevor Zegras Young Guns. Of course, if that was the Matvey Michkov solo Young Gun, it would be a lot more, but still cool, again, especially in Philly. Some Bowman Best Parallels, Sonia Citron, Oriafen, Swords, Blakes, and Strong. These were nice. These were just Panini cards. Dominique Malonga, base foil and out of $3.99. Oriafen, foil and 1 out of $3.99. Then a Sonia Citron out of $3.99. And then you have Darwin Nunez auto and a Luis Suarez out of $20. The second deal was for these guys here. Similar deal. The unmarked ones were 6 for $5. There's 3 in the back that were half off, and then the ones in the front were 5 for $1. It ends up being 20 cards for $20, so $1 a card, but it does technically break down differently. But another, I think, case hit, Islam Makachev, Cam Skataboo, Draft, John Rahm, this is to $2.99 from Liv, Kaylee Heckel, Refractor, and Rudolph Balser's Young Guns. Then you have, these are a lot of the 6 for 5s, or that was the pile they were in. Pat Mahomes Optic, Hollow, Jim Kelly Rookie, Will Anderson Precious Metal Gems to 100, Tom Brady Touchdown Masters, Joe Burrow Legendary Logos, some 55 Bowman Parallels of Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders, a nice My House Optic Hollow of Joe Burrow, Josh Allen Prism Silver, and then these were the half off ones. You have a Kennedy Smith Dual Patch Auto from Bowman Best, Braden Smith out of 50, and then a Gabriel Jesus auto to 99. All right, and then this last one was the final purchase I think I made that given day of $60, 2 cards. Not my, as you could probably tell by my dollar finds, it's not my usual, but it was this Leroy Sané. It was technically half off, but I'm calling it $10 to help lessen the load of the other card. But Leroy Sané autographed to 99, and this really beautiful card. I'm not a big golf fan, but it's still really cool. Bubba Watson Green Mojo autograph card from Prism Live Golf. It's numbered to 54, and it is a PSA 10. So yeah, well, those were my pickups. $214 spent in total to be exact. Thank you for watching.